I'm Dave Green. I'm the course leader for the A-level English language course, and I've been a teacher here for 10 years now.
Hundreds of books, my students in
David Crystal has become a good friend of the college and indeed the English department in particular, and we've been honoured that he's actually come to Hull for 5 years now. And I mean, he actually rejects an invitation to go and speak once a day. So the fact that he's come back to Hull on 4 or 5 separate occasions shows that he enjoys coming here to talk to our students.
Yeah. Nice to be here. Nice to be here. Wow. Yes, very swish. Fantastic place. Talk about...
And he basically sells the subject to students and tells them about how the study of linguistics, which is the study of language, is important in our everyday lives. And he was a professor of English for many years, and he developed linguistic study, looking at accents and dialects, looking at how children acquire language over time. And indeed, he has written the Encyclopedia of the English Language, and we're now in the 3rd edition. He's written over 100 books, and it is a real coup that he comes back to the college on a yearly basis to address our students. And indeed, I've given him the nickname of the godfather of linguistics, because what he doesn't know about the English language isn't worth knowing, and if he doesn't know about it, he soon will know about it. So he always provides us with the cutting edge of language developments.
When you get home this evening and you're lying in your bed, reach down by the side of your bed to the dictionary which is lying there. I'm sorry. I sense a reaction. Are you trying to tell me, some of you, that you don't have a dictionary by the side of your bed?
David Crystal, they always comment on his beard. And that is one thing that they do. He's a larger-than-life character, and even though on the face of it he looks like a traditional, stereotypical professor type, he in fact performs the lecture. He doesn't just teach at the students, he performs it. He will be able to reenact scenes from plays. He will actually perform parts from Shakespeare in original pronunciation, and he really brings the subject to life. And he will sex it up a little bit for students as well. So he will say that, and a chapter from his autobiography, which was called Just a Phrase I'm Going Through, he talks about English being the sexy subject. So he tries and makes it relevant to teenagers and show that English language and studying grammar in particular. Now, grammar may make lots of students, you know, start to quiver and to shake and to think that it's boring, but in fact he makes them well aware that by having more grammatical knowledge they can improve their communication skills, you know, in lots of different ways.
Are you abnormal? Am I abnormal? I have a dictionary by the side of my bed. I have a dictionary on both sides of the bed. Well, you never know which side of the bed you're going to end up on, do you? If you don't have a dictionary by the side of your bed, what are you going to do when you wake up in the middle of the night and you want to check the meaning of a word?
I think that they realise that English language is not just a subject which is taught in the classroom. It is a subject that has got relevance in everyday life, whether you're in the workplace, whether you are, you know, at university, whether you are speaking to people from different areas in Britain, whether you are going to watch a Shakespeare play, whether you are reading literature. He makes it real. And, you know, it is not just an academic subject, it has got real relevance to everyday life and living.
Have a dictionary by the side. It saves an awful lot of messing about, let me tell you.
We pride ourselves on enrichment activities, as I've already said, that we don't just provide we don't just provide English in a classroom setting. We've had Susie Dent from the Dictionary Corner and Countdown fame come to talk to students about how language has changed over the past 1500 years. And she was very popular with students. We take students on creative writing residential trips to Whitby. we're hoping to take students down to a special one-off exhibition in London called the Evolving English Exhibition, which David Crystal himself has had a lot of input in and devised in terms of doing lots of research for it. So we're actually going to take some students down to London. So again, we take English outside of the college and out into the community. And one of my main aims as course leader is not just to provide a successful course which is going to be enjoyed by all our students, but also to actually put English language on the map and to put Hull on the map as well, which we do.
Guaranteed. Any topic on language that you'll ever encounter anywhere.
Are there any future plans for him to return?
Well, we would hope so. The door is always open, and he always likes to come back, and that. So as long as he can fit us into his heavy schedule, then there will be every plan to invite him back to talk to future students.